Good morning, guys. It's Ryan. I wanted to bring you into our house to talk to you a little bit about how we use Thorne products in our house. We're really excited to offer these products to you guys. We are registered dietitians, we are nutritionists, but we do understand the importance and the value of using supplementation properly. And so these aren't things that you have to use, but these are just the ways that we use it, and we use it in this household. And as you can see behind me here, I've got a basket full of things that we like to use. We get our morning coffee going, and then we go into some of the supplementations that we use. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about why we use them and why I use them for personal reasons, to which it's great with Thorne and their extensive product line. So we'll dive into the basket a little bit here first. Really got some base supplementation, some simple things such as vitamin C that I use here in the morning, taking that. Definitely take some vitamin D. It was interesting, obviously, coming out of COVID. This was recommended by my doctor to really take the vitamin D because it was one of those vitamins that they were able to figure out that really helpful in fighting against the effects of COVID-19. But then also, I really take this a lot just for healthy skin. But then you have, as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a vitamin D 5000. They have different doses of this. So in the summertime, when I'm out on the soccer field with the team, I don't take as much and I don't take it as often. But then in the wintertime, I like to kick that dosage up a little bit because of the lack of sun and just being inside a bit more often. Then on top of that, we've got a little magnesium that is great for heart health. You can see that there. Diving in a little bit further, zinc. It's funny, I was getting a little bit ill and my aunt was like, you've got to get some zinc in your system. So I went and found the best and from the best, which is Thorne. That's a great product right there. And then of course some beta-alanine. Now this is great for athletes to help with muscle recovery. After my torn pec and my surgery at the end of last year, as I now go through rehab, I added certain supplementations to really aid in recovery of the tendon health and then the muscle as I get back into training and getting back into working out and starting to really kick up the rehab. Soreness really kicks in. So some of those feelings that I haven't had in a while are still there. And that really kind of goes into the rest of the products that you see here. I was always taking creatine to maintain lean mass. I use it, Steph uses it, but then it became, again, really, really important when I had a soft tissue, a ligament and tendon issue, but also with the muscle in my recovery. This became a huge factor, something that the doctor was glad that I was already on. And it's great not only for an injured athlete or for someone that is just trying to maintain lean muscle mass. And you should do a lot of homework on this, and Thorne has a lot of opportunities for you to learn. That's one of the reasons we wanted to go with them, is because they do a ton of education on such products and debunk a lot of myths behind such products. But you can see the creatine there, which is a really, really good one. And then kind of created this stack here. This stack of products is a really big deal. Let's go with this one first. This Catalyte, this is a lot better form of Gatorade in the sense of it is a hydration product to replenish with electrolytes and things, but not, let's see, how much sugar is in this? There is less than 1 gram of sugar in this. So this is great at this time of the year. You're working out in the heat, you're outside. It tastes good. I think this is the lemon lime flavor. They might have another. You have to check the website for that. But this is a great product just for hydration supplementation here. Just add a little scoop to your water, give it a little bit of flavor. Now, these two right here, you can buy this in a bundle. This is a stack that is great for gut health. Now, gut health is good for everyone. Essentially, proper gut health allows your body to absorb the proper nutrients from the proper food that you eat, assuming you are eating good nutrients in your food. It allows your gut to be viable and allow the gut to absorb those nutrients even better. For me, it became very important to make sure that I took care of that, having realized and found out that there is some health issues in my family that could possibly lead to some GI issues later on in life. So it is something for me that it became personal in my choice to use these particular products to be able to add to my daily intake so that I could make sure I do some things to kind of combat those early enough in my life right now to be able to do that. So many of those are pills, some of those are in powder form. You know, the stack, the last two is powder form. The last four, actually, these here, all in powder form. These last few, and then the ones in the smaller are in pill form. And that's why I take those things. I take those for heart health. I take them for recovery after my surgery. I take them for personal reasons in the sense of family medical history to be able to help combat against that. The reason that you may decide that you need some of these products is totally up to you, and something that you need to, one, figure out for yourself in terms of what you need, speak to a physician to make sure it's proper for you, and then you can go down the route of going this way. But I just want to give you a little deep dive into how we use Thorne products in this household. I almost forgot one. Seth takes the women's multivitamin 50. Again, when you see numbers on a lot of these Thorne products, it means that they have different dosages of things, and then you can figure out which one is best for you along with the recommendations and suggestions from your doctor. So this is how we use Thorne in this household. If you want to get a hold of some, we'll put the link in the video down below.